We need to have a talk. It's about this here Apple Watch Series 4. I'm finna tell you the 5 things that I hate about this Apple Watch Series 4. I hate you. I don't hate it. My name is CJ where I love to talk tech and anything creative. And today we're talking about the Apple Watch Series 4. I'm gonna tell you 5 things that can be improvements that can annoy me or things that just can be fixed, period. Now, I don't hate these devices. When I create this series, it's literally to bring awareness to the brand and also to bring awareness to you, the potential buyer or consumer of this product. So this is the Apple Watch Series 4. This is the aluminum 40mm. I did have my hands and slightly used for a brief moment the 44mm gold stainless steel big boy. I thought it was the one for me, but turned out it wasn't, and I went with this one. LTE version, just for the record, you know. Number 1, the first thing that I hate about this Apple Watch Series 4 is the lack of customability, the lack of watch faces, the lack of swag, to be quite frank. Now, why is that a problem to me? Now, look, I'm an avid smartwatch user, so anything I say is from me using multiple smartwatches. I own about 5 of them. There's 2 more, including that one, and 2 more other ones, the Gear S3 and the original Huawei watch. So I got a little experience with smartwatches. Now, the beauty with this one right here is the fact that I can have custom watch faces. I can put a Breitling, a Rolex, or whatever that. I can do whatever color. I can do whatever digital, some crazy watch. There are a ton of user submitted as well as professionally submitted watch faces. The list goes on and on. I got so many watch faces, it's daunting. But when it comes to the Apple Watch, your watch faces are very limited and it's very few to none. So that is one thing I would love to see change. I would love to see the watchmaker app actually be able to be a real watchmaker app as it is on the Android platform. So that's number 1, lack of customability, done. Now, number 2, the second thing that I hate about this Apple Watch Series 4 is I don't really care for the app layout. The way that Apple has this whole, you know, let's hit it. Gotta hit my passcode. I do like the security, but that's a different topic. So this app layout, I mean, it's cool, it's okay, but it can be a bit cluttered, especially when you got a lot of apps on there and they're every which way. Now, yes, you can move one to a certain spot, but when you come from another smartwatch that has other navigation, such as the turn to navigate. Now, I think with the crown, you can like zoom in and so forth and make them a little bigger and move them around. It's quite intuitive to some degree for the finger, but I just kinda, when I look at it, it just causes some anxiety, just looking at all that clutter and all that drama right there. Not a fan of it. The third thing that I hate about this Apple Watch, or that I think that they can improve, Apple, I think it's about time that we get, you can keep this version, this square, but I think it's time for you to step into the round face smartwatch game. You know, you can have the Apple round and then this Apple Watch. I get it. You want, when people wear an Apple Watch, you want everyone to know that it's an Apple Watch. You want to set yourself apart. I get it, but I think you can do a round one and set yourself apart as well. You're Apple, you do it all the time. Figure it out. But I would love to see a round, more traditional watch build design similar to these other smartwatches right here. I think you would reach a larger audience. Trust me, I read my comments, I saw y'all, and I agree with a lot of y'all. In my, you know, Apple Watch versus Samsung vid, I was peeping what y'all was saying, and to some degree, I do agree. And I think a round, more traditional design Apple Watch would be a true elegant watch. Number 4, and this probably could have been higher on the list, the 4th thing I hate about this Apple Watch Series 4 is literally the battery life. Now, Apple, you've been at this for a while now. I think it's about time that you figure out your battery. You gotta figure it out. 18 hours or a day and a half and so forth, it's not enough. We gotta take it to another level so that more people are intrigued and influenced to even want a smartwatch. Why would I go from a traditional watch that I don't have to charge if I have to charge this watch every night? I'm just telling you a better selling point. Now, Samsung, They figured it out. In this 46 millimeter, this battery is amazing. Easy 3 to 4 or 5 days. So it's less worry and less thought about charging, more just get up and go and use my smartwatch. So Apple, I don't know, you gotta figure it out. I don't know what you gotta do in there design-wise, but by this point and by this time, we need to have an extended battery. So that way we can get sleep tracking and things of that sort. You can't track if you gotta charge it overnight. Just saying. And my fifth and final thing that I hate about this Apple Watch Series 4, now this one is for the people. I got asked this question a lot. You know, you would think people would know, but people don't know. I got asked, can you use the Apple Watch with an Android device, a non-Apple phone? And I had to tell them no. Now, Samsung Galaxy Watch, I can use this with an iOS device and it works. You can make phone calls through it. You'll see all of your notifications. You just can't type back and respond and so forth. Slightly limited in comparison to using it with Android, but it's functional. A Wear OS device. You can get Wear OS on iOS and use your Wear OS device with your iOS. Same thing, slimmed down, restricted, but yet functional. Apple Watch, no, you're stuck within the Apple ecosystem. Obviously, that's Apple's motive, but they might want to consider opening it up because you might be surprised how many people you could get into that garden if you just dangle the bait over the wall. Get them with the watch, and then next thing you know, the phone may follow. Just a thought. I get it. We're not even gonna talk about it. We know it. This is Apple, and that's their way that they roll. So that was the 5 things that I hate about the Apple Watch Series 4. Now, just to be clear, I do not hate this smartwatch, okay? I have enjoyed my experience with it. I use it quite frequently. I am rotating most between this and this, using these two, throwing the TicWatch Pro in there every now and then, but those are the top 2 that I'm running between. So this is a great smartwatch if you're looking for it on the market. I just wanted to alert you to a couple things to think about before you pull the trigger, but it's definitely worth pulling the trigger. So you can pull the trigger on the Apple Watch Series 4, or you can go Galaxy Watch. Either way, it's a win-win. I love smartwatches. I love smartwatches. But that was the 5 things that, 5 things that I hate about my Apple Watch Series 4. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Peace.